The two sisters on the left sent the following card. Thanks again for your part in getting us to Philadelphia last week. It is always a joy to fly with you. Thank you as well for your prayers. We continue to keep your wife in our prayers for God's healing hand. Love and blessings. The wife of the gentleman on the right writes, Thank you for flying us once again so that my husband can have his treatment. He is now 2 years beyond what the doctors gave him to live. Without you, it would not have been possible. I hope your wife is doing well and wish you both a blessed holiday. 3 months later, the gentleman passed away, but his wife told us again how grateful she was to have those extra 2 years. My friend, it is no mystery why pilots fly angel flights. And what is your name?
My name's Jeremy Hearn.
And
Ashley Schultes.
And what are you all doing today?
We're headed down to Eleuthera to do some mission work with an organization called Bahamas Methodist Habitat.
Wonderful. Helping build houses for the folks that are in need.
Yeah.
Well, that is excellent. Yeah. And that's part of the work of Angel Flight, is helping to transport these people around that give of their time so sacrificially. I guess we will start taking Jeremy and Ashley's luggage over to your plane. And Jeremy, I'll help in a second, but first I'm gonna document you working. Larry, that's a beautiful looking plane.
Thank you, sir.
Nice and clean. That's gorgeous. Yes, sir. Here's Jeremy and Ashley, not getting the service they deserve because they're Angel Flight pilots sitting here with a camera in his hand.
That's all right.
Take a little bit at a time.
Well, Larry, how long have you been an Angel Flight pilot, sir?
Pardon me?
How long have you been an Angel Flight pilot?
About a year.
About a year. Wow.
Maybe a little less.
But you sound you seem like you know the ropes. You're an old hand at it already.
Well, I've done quite a few.
A lot of flying.
And yeah, it's just very enjoyable and very rewarding.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, thank you very much.
You bet.
Sometimes it is just plain hard not to break a few rules. As Angel Flight pilots, we are asked to limit luggage weight to 50 pounds, regardless of the capacity of our aircraft, because there may be other connecting pilots who will not be able to carry as much weight. This little fellow had been in the hospital. He was told he would not be able to come home for Christmas, so friends and family sent presents to his room. When it was learned that the doctors could release him, Ed Boyer, Jim Smith, Mary Jane, and Kathy at Angel Flight headquarters in the Mercy Medical Airlift building arranged a flight for him. When I arrived, I was met with this pile of luggage and the pleading eyes of a child who had already been through so much and who was in anguish about having to leave his presents behind. How could I tell him no? I broke the rule, and for this I apologize. When we arrived at their home airport, his father grabbed my hand and said, "Sir, because of you, my boy will be able to spend Christmas with his family." I hope you're not still wondering why pilots fly angel flights. This flight came through as an emergency call, an organ transplant. When pilots volunteer for transplant flights, they know they can be called any time of the day or night. There is a short window of opportunity when an available organ is viable. The pilot must drop everything, file his flight plan by cell phone on the way to the airport, and pick up and deliver the patient within a very limited period of time. Such was the case with this flight. When we arrived in the Pittsburgh area, a winter storm was setting in. 3 times air traffic control notified me about icing between myself and the ground. I always fly with a full complement of live weather information via satellite right in front of me in the cockpit of the plane. Fortunately, the ice was relatively light. I would be descending over an airport, and the air temperature on the ground was above freezing. We safely made the landing without ice on the wings, As we disembarked the plane, they both hugged me, and the gentleman who was to receive the organ whispered in my ear, "Thank you. You are saving my life." Angel flight pilots will never quit flying, and now you know why. Besides, this one calls me Airplane Grandpa. Need I say more?